Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Steve Gray, and thank you for watching. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, and feel free to comment down below what you would like me to do for future videos. So today we are going to be talking about My Hero Academia Season 4, Episode 9, and I am very happy with this episode. Red Riot, or Kirishima, gets some redemption, some fighting, and Fat Gum gets some fighting in there as well. So kind of beginning of the episode, you have Sun Eater. He has defeated 3 of the 8 bullets. He defeated Toya, which is the guy that can basically, if it's on you and he can see it, he can rip it from you. He defeated Yu, which is the diamond guy, and he defeated Mitsuru, if I'm saying his name correctly, the guy that basically eats anything. And these are all guys that are part of the Shi Hajikai. So the 2 new members of the 8 bullets that we see today, we see Kendo, who is basically kind of like a strong man person, similar to Rikaya, which was the giant guy at the first one. So basically just similar strength abilities is the best way to describe them. And we get to see Haikeji, and he's basically, he can produce barriers. So basically in this entire episode, it's about having a sword and a shield. Obviously they have a barrier, which is a very great shield, and the muscular guy, Kendo, is the spear in this situation. So basically what happens is Mimic, who is basically one of the higher ranked ones in the Shi Hajikai, he kind of warps the rooms around. He's trying to get rid of Eraserhead and basically get Eraserhead out of commission, so that way he does not, he can't basically delete quirks, because that's going to be an issue if the quirks get deleted. So basically Fat Gum jumps in to save him, so does Kirishima at the same exact time, and they both get trapped in a separate room with the 2 members, the barrier guy and the strength guy from the 8 bullets. So basically what happens is the strength guy he reminds me of Goku in a way. He just likes to fight. He doesn't care about overhaul. The barrier guy, what is it, Hakijai, he's just like, oh, Lord Overhaul, Master Overhaul, etc., you know. He's an underling. He is definitely a servant to Overhaul. Kendo, on the other hand, is just like, I don't care. I just want to fight people. So it reminds me super much of Goku. He's just in it for the fight. He's kind of crazy. And that definitely comes across. So he's basically beating the crap, no pun intended, out of Fat Gum over and over and over. And Fat Gum, he's just taking it, basically. He's not really blocking it. He's absorbing all of these hits. There's not much more he can do, but initially Kirishima jumps in first. He does his ultimate hardening, his most power that he can, and it breaks. His arms, they both break. He's got blood running down his face, and just the amount of fear that is stricken into this guy at this point in time is crazy. The entire episode, he reminds me actually of Sun Eater, where he's having mental doubt, where he's like, crap, I did all this training, you know, I got into UA, did all this stuff, and what was it for? It was for nothing. And we get a nice little flashback of Mina and Kirishima, because they kind of went to the same school together. Kirishima actually had like black hair, didn't have red hair, so he actually ended up dyeing his hair red and his eyebrows to be the Red Riot, of course, be similar to the Crimson Riot. And basically it shows that Mina was super liked, super agile. You know, she stepped up to the plate when she needed to. 2 of her classmates were in danger. Guy was asking where a hero association was. The girls were cowering in fear. And Kirishima was just basically standing there. Like, he wanted to move, but he couldn't. He was too afraid. And then Mina came out of nowhere, told him where it was. It was actually the police station, which I thought was hilarious. And kind of saved the day for those 2 girls. And then kind of when they meet together later on, both going to UA, Kirishima's like, look, I'm sorry, I should have been there for you. I should have, you know, done it, but I just didn't, and I'm going to try to do better. And he does better. I kind of like the pairing between Sun Eater and Kirishima, with Fat Gum being the head there in the agency, because they do. Kirishima seems headstrong all the time, seems like he's just gung-ho all about it, but he is afraid too. And as Crimson Riot said in the episode, the old hero that we don't know much about, of course you're afraid, of course you're terrified, but that's what it means to be a hero. You know you're running into death to save somebody and you're afraid, but it's okay to be afraid as long as you're trying to help that person in need at that point in time. Some more information about Fat Gum. He is basically like Choji from Naruto. I know recently I saw a video, I believe it was for Neverworld released, talking about how in the manga, Eraserhead's backstory is very similar to Kakashi's. Well, I mean, there's going to be influences from Naruto. Naruto is definitely up there as one of the greatest animes. So I'm not too worried about that, but it was kind of cool to see some Naruto little references in there. And basically what it was is he became skinny. Fat Gum became skinny, basically put all of his fat and energy into one punch, blasted through the barrier, defeated both of the 8 bullets, the 2 of the 8 bullets. So now we only have 3 of those guys left, and they are defeated. But before he did it, Kirishima, Mr. Red Riot himself, came in there to block a few attacks, just long enough for Fat Gum to power up that punch extra hard to get through that barrier and defeat both of them. And then, you know, kind of happy-go-lucky, they're both defeated, episode ends, and we get a little preview for the next episode. So, we should be seeing Miro, Lemillion, and Deku Midoriya in the next episode fighting somebody. Don't know who yet. Basically, there was just like, you know, Deku, like, oh my god, this shouldn't be happening, I don't know what's happening, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know if they're going to be rescuing Eri in the next episode, but I'm assuming there's going to be more of a character arc for somebody. There's going to be more of a fight. We haven't really seen Lemillion fight really too much, so I'm hoping we get to see more of him fighting, possibly Overhaul himself. Just looking at the list here, Mimic, he could possibly be fighting. We have Chroniostasis, no idea what he does yet. He's kind of one of the leaders. And then we still have Shin and Dorio. Of the 2 Shihagashi that have not been we haven't seen yet them fighting. So we got possibly 4 or 5 different people that Miro and Deku could be fighting in the next episode, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. My guess is obviously there's 4 of these people left. Mimic's got to go down eventually, so there's probably going to be an Eraserhead episode where they're all kind of fighting. The couple heroes are fighting together to try to find Mimic, the guy that's basically morphing the walls, in order to stop him. Dorio and Shin, no idea what they do, but I know we're going to see them. They're going to have to fight Overhaul. Obviously, we're going to have to see him in Chroniostasis. Just by the sound of his voice, it sounds like he can freeze people. So that might be interesting, seeing him. I'm looking at the official kind of character wiki, if you're wondering what I'm looking at this point in time. So next episode, more fights, more character development. Eri, I don't think is going to get saved just yet. I still don't think we're going to see Overhaul too much yet, minus him possibly trying to run away or get away. As I said, there's a good possibility because of how many episodes are in the season that he will actually get away, and that they're going to have to find him again, additionally. Sir Night Eye, not really sure what he's doing. We haven't really seen a lot of him too far, but I'm sure he will play his part as well. He seems to be one of the main characters this season, and hopefully Deku proves his worth to him and shows him that he is worthy of being the next, basically, #1 hero, next All Might. We'll just have to wait and see what happens there. I'm probably, if you are interested, going to do a video comparing Miro and Deku and who is the most worthy in order to get All for One. Or One for All, I should say. Yes, One for All, mixing them up. But that'll probably be either later next week or maybe a week or 2 down the road. There's a lot of episodes this season yet, so I'm honestly in no rush to do that. You're going to get Harley Quinn probably on Sunday, tomorrow, episode 2. I know episode 3 just came out today, so at least I know when they're coming out online now. Harley Quinn episode 3 you're probably going to get on Tuesday or maybe Wednesday. You're going to get your Rick and Morty on Monday, as usual. That'll be the season finale, or like half-season finale for Rick and Morty. And then you'll probably get Harley Quinn some point this week, and I got to do a Dr. Stone kind of season 1 recap for you too. So plenty of videos to come. Keep on watching. Keep hitting that subscribe button. Thank you for all the support and love. My name is Steve Gray, and as always, have a good one.